Hey guys, good morning and welcome to another Adventures with Arvin, episode number 6. I just checked, it's episode 6. Not counting the Never Have I Ever episode, which by the way, if you guys haven't seen yet, do check it out. Anyways, we're going to be checking out this place called Tambayan Restaurant. It means hangout in Filipino, from what I understand. I'm not the best person to really take up as a source on what words in Filipino means anymore because I am not fluent at all. So, we're going to check this place out because David, who you would have met in the previous video, he's never tried Filipino food before, which in my opinion is a travesty. That's what I grew up with, that's what I cook, that's what I love, right? And even though I could very easily just make some of this food, there are some things that I'm not going to be able to make, especially the desserts. So we're going to go to a restaurant that actually does this, so it's a little more readily available and you can try a bunch of stuff. From what I understand, the restaurant itself is pretty decent. My mom recommends it, and my mom knows how to cook good Filipino food. She cooked my food growing up, and I did not get this fat on accident. Just saying. Anyways, we're just waiting for David to show up now and come get us, basically. Let's check it out. Let's go. So the place we're going to, David, is called Tambayan. It's a Filipino word called, which means the hangout. We Filipinos have to try to be hip.
Whether it's successful or not is something.
Well, it's never successful with me.
Yeah.
So.
Because you try.
I try and I fail. Do you have anything that you wanted to eat in particular,
I'm going into it pretty much blind.
Completely blind? I love it.
Because the only Filipino food I know by name is balut. Balut. And I'm never going to try that.
Which he has sworn never to try. I'll get him. I'll get him one day.
Okay.
Don't worry. Filipinos who are going to watch this, by the way, please don't crucify me. I've never lived in the Philippines, and honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I came back from Asia a year ago, I wouldn't have been back in the Philippines for about a decade. So the fact that I know what little I know about my own culture is already amazing enough. So, forgive me. So I guess I should explain exactly what I ordered for both yours and David's benefit. So for an appetizer, I ordered siomai, which I'm almost convinced actually has a Chinese origin because of the name. But it's basically, they describe it as Filipino-style pork dumplings, either steamed or fried. I usually do it steamed. I don't know how they're going to do it here, but I had it for the first time last year when I was waiting for my ferry to go on to Camotes Island, and it was great. So we're going to start off with that. Obviously, we're going to do some rice, which is garlic fried rice, or sinangag in Filipino. It's a staple, basically. I mean, you could very, very easily just do steamed rice, and that's fine, but I like my garlic fried rice, so we're going to do that. Now, I ordered 3 dishes, basically, and we're not going to be able to finish any of this. And I know that already, but whatever. It gets me some leftover food for later. The first one that we're doing is sisig. Now, sisig, just so you know, is typically a sizzling plate of pork and liver and egg and chili, and there's a bunch of stuff that goes into it, and it's really cool. It's awesome and goes great with rice, but you can really say that about anything Filipino at this point. The second dish that I ordered is kare-kare. It's a peanut butter based stew with what's traditionally oxtail. Beef is fine, really. That's what I cook it with, and it's great. Fun fact, so kare-kare, there's multiple mythologies as to where it actually came from, but the the accepted origin is that it came from Pampanga, which is a province in the Philippines. But what the accepted theory of how it came to be is during the British occupation of the Philippines, a lot of the sepoy conscripts, so basically the people that they recruited from one of their other colonies in the Indo-Asian territories, when they came over to the Philippines and settled there, they actually, to try and get a semblance of home, they basically made this dish called kare-kare, which sounds very, very similar to curry, right? Curry. So that's what it apparently came from. Now, I don't accept this because it's made out of peanuts and not actually curry. So it's closer to satay than anything else. But who knows? Maybe that's just what they had available to them at the time. What I know though is that it's great and it goes good with shrimp paste. Third thing that I ordered is lechon kawale. Lechon just means roast pork, basically. So it's pork roast, but the way we do it is we basically deep fry the shit out of that and put a shit ton of salt in it. It is good. It is good, son. So you got pork jowl, onions, liver, all in this, right? And an egg, which is kind of the glue that holds all of this together. And basically, before you eat it, you mix that all the way up. Sadness befalls this vlog. They don't have leche flan ready. So leche flan is a custard, basically, that is amazing. But you know what? We're gonna go traditional Filipino. We're gonna do halo-halo, which is basically Filipino for mix. To explain what it is, it's kind of, think of a sundae, right? But it's a sundae snow cone, essentially. So it's shaved ice with evaporated milk, a bunch of basically like sweet things in it. Sometimes beans. Yes, I know, it sounds weird, but that's a thing. Sometimes you have ube in there, which is like purple yam. It's just good shit. So now I'll remind you, the last time that I actually had this, I was in Manila, and I had just made the huge mistake of trying to go through Quiapo Market at high noon. So not only was I completely unprepared for how hot it was, I was also an idiot and was on edge the entire time because I actually had my camera out. No. Bad idea. So I'm stressed out. I'm hot. I'm just done with everything. I'm just absolutely done with everything. And then this stuff comes along. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you like the kind of content that you're seeing here, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'm about 119 days away from leaving to go on the adventure of a lifetime up to Ireland. I would love for you guys to follow me along on my adventures there. If you guys have any ideas of where you want me to vlog next, here in Calgary or the surrounding area, hit me up on Facebook and Instagram as Arvin L Photo, or in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. But until then, stay safe, stay adventurous, and I'll see you later.